apparently back home in your wherever you call home, you're broke too. You need more cash money. What I can offer you is a way to look busy. Just show up or don't show up. Tomorrow, don't show up to work, just like the day before September 11th. Take a break, you know? And I'm really thrilled because, this is how I normally feel all the time. I can't really feel better about my life, so I consult Jesus. And a lot of times, if I am a demon, if I am a devil, if I am what my wife calls beding, which means gay man, well, I'm going to be opposed to all kinds of bullshit. And I've been able to dispute some, if not all, items on my thing. I've achieved maximum delinquency. Much like Doogie Howser, MD, I haven't done anything to like rain fire and flame upon all. I figured the cops can do that with their flamethrowers. And on X, they're like, what am I going to get my dad? Well, I could get him a flamethrower extension, but it'd be like, why? He doesn't even need guns. He keeps all his guns with the police. He pays his taxes. So anyway, I have this thing. He says, look, there was another demon there, but I supplanted him, like Jacob the supplanter, because it's a good image. Look, Nate Mendez, I know they're morons, but they're my morons. I'm asking you to lighten up on them, okay? Now, I revisited this forum called Godlike Productions. Everything's the same as I left it. Sometimes it's like you have an argument and you just walk away. There's no harm done. And somebody will try to follow you and it's like, listen, I'm going to die. You want to join me? You know? So here I am on my usual tree, and then in this place is like Buddha. Sure, you can sit here, but you're gonna get bored unless you enjoy the company of rodents and ants. Because the Bible said, "Consider the ant, you sluggard." And I figured I want to see the ants that are like me, meaning they like the same kind of food, same kind of struggle and hardships. There's something called financial hardship, and it's like you have to explain it. We're all going through a tough time, but they're like, "Give me $1." I'm like, no. And then whatever they demand is like you demand from them, "Give me $0." That forces their brain to do something. In my case, with the homeless around where I live, they like there was a Spanish man, Spanish homeless guy, and he knelt to me. As soon as other Spanish people saw it, it's like, who the fuck is that guy, right? And then they kicked him on the butt. Not only that, the big guy did. So once like small guys like me see the big guy kick somebody, he's not gonna hurt you. He's not gonna hurt me. Maybe he'll stab me. Now my social security number is on record. You know, I've had to apply, and they told me to have exceptional credit. You have a minimum of revolving lines of credit, store credit. Do all you can to get to 11. A lot of black people or like hard up people ever made much more than that. What they forget to do is you have to pay for all this. And then they get surprised when they get enslaved. No matter how fast you run, a slave master who knows how to take care of credit can always retrieve his slaves back, no matter where you run. Even in the fourth day of creation, God created 1 trillion stars. Somebody will be invested enough to find you. You cannot outrun a walkie-talkie. So I've talked enough. I'm gonna just try to react to you again in this building. I will slap the shit out of you.
Open a new tab.
Hey Tom,
There you go.
I can only talk if you pull over at like a corner of the track, which is fine. I don't mind the delay. It's like I'm dispatching
Open a new tab. All right, there we go. Now it's feeding back pretty bad.
One day I'll donate to your town after I fix my credit, and then I'll be getting ready to speak again.
I gotta lower this.
Or maybe one of those cool motorcycle helmets so you can hear me. You know, that's something you don't do. Legacy Thumb Rally Hot Pursuits.
Hold on, now you're too low.
In my chat, I have the president and the vice president. Say hi to Thumb. They're kind of shy.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yikes. Yeah. I crashed. Okay.
I wouldn't subscribe. Throw you money.
Okay, saved it. That's good. That's good. That's fine. That's fine. Let's take it. Wow, my heart is doing that thing again. Oh. Oh. Nate. Just gonna chill a second here.
Take a breath out. Do not be so anxious. Give me all your stress and anxiety before you hurt yourself. I need to be more alert and aware because I'm going to basically where I'm going to be dangerous place. I need to be aware. Let your heart calm down. Have some water. Have some juice.
I need to see a doctor one day.
I am a doctor.
My heart, it does that thing where it stops and starts again. It's a funny feeling in the chest. I'm fine now.
Once you defeat one,
No, hi Retro. This is the 72-kilometer track in Sicily called the Circuito del Piccolo, or the Targa Florio. And it's a race that took place in the 50s and 60s, I think, and it goes through villages, and some people died, and it stopped.
My train is here, so I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end it
Mulholland Drive. I have that mod. It's a well-made mod. It looks super nice.
On the green light.
I'm gonna load that.
It's my power ring. It's called my wedding ring, but wedding is power.
Actually, I think it's the same modder. So
And so I'm gonna moderate instead. Bye.
no.